Hi, I'm Sarah Fernandez-Lopez with Bad Dog Agility, and today I've got 3 tips to help you perfect your front cross. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the front cross line. So if I have my dog going into this tunnel, over this jump, and I want to do a front cross between this blue and green jump and this black and white jump to get my dog on the other side, I can use the idea of a front cross line to help me create the best path for my dog with minimal running on my part. So the front cross line is the line from this wing, the start of the front cross, to this wing, the end of the front cross, so this line right here. And that's my target line for my front cross. So when I do a front cross, I want to be right on this line. And that's going to create the tightest path for my dog, rather than coming out here and then turning. I give my dog a lot more space and I have to run further myself. So that's our first tip for a perfect front cross. So let's draw in our front cross line from this wing to this wing and see how we do. And we can see here I'm starting the front cross on the line, and for the entire front cross I am running right along that line, creating this nice path for my dog. Using this view from above, we can draw in our front cross line from this wing to this wing, and as we scroll forward, we'll see that I complete my front cross right on that front cross line. All right, so our second tip for a perfect front cross is to have perfect footwork. So when we do a front cross, we take 4 steps. The first step is our plant step and our pivot step. It's always going to be the leg nearest the dog, and it's going to be the leg where we start to pivot into the dog. Then we have 2, 3, and on the 4th, we want to be committed to the new direction. So this step is in the new direction. By keeping our front cross to this exact footwork, we are being efficient with our movement, and we aren't doing any backward steps or anything like that. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter where we're going, we're going to take those same 4 steps. All right, let's take a look at this perfect front cross footwork. As we come towards the jump here, we're going to see step 1 with the right foot right here. This is our plant step and the foot that I'm going to pivot on as I turn towards my dog. Step 2, right here. Coming around, step 3, here. And now with step 4, I'm powering into the new direction, here. So there's our 4-step front cross. Our third tip is to use those 4 steps to move across your front cross line and to cover yardage. So in the first tip, we established that line. In the second tip, we talked about the perfect footwork. Now we want to use that perfect footwork to move through here. So as I'm coming through, I can take big steps with my 4 steps and cover a lot of ground. And that's going to put me further ahead on course. Of course, it depends how much distance is between these jumps. But if I come in and do a front cross here and I do it all in place, that's a lot of wasted time where my dog is catching up and I'm not moving forward. But I can use these 4 steps to move across that line, and I start back there, I end up here, and I'm further ahead of my dog. Let's take a look at the distance traveled. We can see here's this first step of the front cross. 2, 3, last step of the front cross. And you can see that we've covered more than half the distance between these 2 jumps just with our front cross. Let's go back to our view from above and look for the point where we start the front cross right here and finish the front cross right here. And you can see how much distance I've been able to travel with those 4 steps. All right, if you take these 3 tips and apply them to your front crosses, you're going to get tighter turns from your dog and be further ahead on course with less effort on your part. Happy training!